Good morning, everybody. Today is Thursday, October 13th. I am starting in lesson 2.4. I skipped the warm-up activity today, and we're jumping in right away with explaining what happens at plate boundaries. Now, the students are going to be looking at this investigation question still, what happens to the plates and the mantle at plate boundaries. We're using a new modeling tool today. So if you were absent today, it's going to be really difficult for you to do what we did on your own. There's lots of things that I want to talk to you about and kind of help you understand. So when you come back, please come see me during a guided study, and we'll sit down face to face. And honestly, with you and I just working together, it could take maybe 5 minutes for us to go through this and do the whole thing and help me to help you know what you need to know for this. For today, what I'm going to do is I'm going to skip down and just make sure that you have the two key concepts that we wrote down today. Now, you should have these in your flashcards and you should be studying these right now, but I want to make sure that you know that this is what we went over. We just talked about divergent plate boundaries and how the plates move and how the plate and the mantle interact. Okay, so at divergent plate boundaries, rock rises from the mantle and hardens, adding new solid rock to the edges of both plates. If you do not have that written down in your key concept graphic organizer, pause the video right now and take a minute to write that down before you move on. Okay, key concept number 7. At convergent plate boundaries, one plate moves underneath the other plate and sinks into the mantle. And of course, we know what happens that with the top plate, it folds and kind of bends on itself and creates these mountains back behind. And then the plate underneath will sink into the mantle. It'll break apart and it'll eventually become part of the mantle. But for right now, all you need to do is just write down this explanation, okay? When you come back, please make sure that you see me. You are responsible for understanding the concepts that we talked about today, okay? All right, talk to you later when you get back.